Welcome to the channel. I'm Cultural Rogue and I'll be your host. You're watching the Struggle is Wheel series, where the struggle is a massive backlog of games to tackle, and there's a wheel. Said wheel will be used to determine the fate of what game will be featured for each episode. Each episode will include a first impression, some general thoughts and feelings, some highlights, then a verdict on whether I recommend it or not. So let's give this thing a spin and see what fate has in store for us. Shoot on Cash Island. No fucking clue what that is. Oh, Shootout on Cash Island. I stand corrected. It's on sale for 49 cents, probably what I paid for it. It's got very positive reviews, some not so positive, to be expected. So let's dive into this review. Shootout on Cash Island is a retro-styled 2D platformer that feels like a mix between Mario and Metal Slug. It's an indie title brought to you by Quantized Bit. This developer has about 3 or 4 different games available on Steam, all of which are currently under $1, and by the looks of it, I have another one of their games on the wheel. The gist of this game is to solve platformer puzzles using guns, helmets, jumpsuits, grenades, and even jetpacks. The guns are fun to use, the sound effects for them are pretty good. Part of the game mechanic with them is they weigh you down, making you move slower and unable to jump as high. Dropping them in order to get around takes some getting used to. All in all, it's a cool effect that adds a lot of depth to the gameplay though. Helmets allow you to break bricks with your head, and it also provides you with like an extra hit point. Jumpsuits allow you to jump off of enemies and crates to give you more jump height, effectively killing or breaking what you jump off of. Grenades are exactly what you'd expect. Something to note here is once your last grenade is used up, they'll generally respawn again, so you can go back and refill them. Once you've destroyed or killed the last thing that you need them for, then the respawning will stop. So it's a good idea to figure out what the triggers are so that you can fill up before moving forward. I gotta tell you, this game is super challenging. A lot of dying involved. Expect that to take up the majority of the time it will take to beat the game. That's pretty much how the progression happens. Make it to a point that kills you, try again, this time remembering there's a death trap. Make it a little bit further each time. Rinse and repeat. The controls feel pretty good. There were a couple of rage moments that I blamed on bad hitboxes, but that could easily just be that I suck at platformers. All of the puzzles were clever and felt good. Nothing really stands out as stupid hard as far as the puzzles go. However, I've yet to collect all of the jars, so there may be some left that'll hurt my brain. I managed to fight my way through all 23 levels. The end wasn't the true ending. When I got there, it told me I had to collect 10 maps in order to get the money tree at the end. So I went back and did that, this time actually unlocking guns and grabbing jars. I won't spoil it for you, but it's more worth it to get the 10 maps first before reaching the end. The sound effects are all pretty good. Collecting coins and cash and killing stuff is super satisfying. The music is actually pretty decent as well. The game comes with a separate soundtrack that you can download, which is actually a nice touch. There are 9 different tracks. I'll give you a quick sample of each track to use for a death montage. So sit back, relax, and enjoy watching me die over and over again. Fuck. Well, that was fun. Now it's time for my verdict. Overall, I put in about 15 hours of gameplay, was able to complete the game technically twice. There are still some achievements that I've yet to get. Shootout on Cash Island is a fun, albeit challenging platformer. I certainly had some rage quit moments. I wouldn't recommend trying to beat the game in one sitting. Probably best to maybe do a couple hours at a time and give yourself a break. With all of the jars to find for each level, it makes it a great extra layer of challenge and adds to its replayability. It's a pretty charming little game, and I can tell the devs put some love into it. That being said, I enjoyed my time with it, and I can say with certainty that it's well worth the price, especially at only 50 cents. I think honestly that I'd still be happy paying full price for it, which is only $2. So, thumbs up from me. It's a hidden gem for sure. In fact, I think I'll make a new category in my library, specifically for hidden gems, and add it to it. That about wraps things up. First, let's spin the wheel again and see what fate has in store for us next episode. That's right, 2 wheel spins per episode. You're welcome. Heretic. Shadow of the Serpent. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Remember to like and subscribe. Be sure to also check out Entertainment Value, where we do data-driven reviews. This is Cultural Rogue, signing out.